I think probably I'm going to have to go back to the first experience of not being able to walk, of sitting in a wheelchair. And at the time being extremely upset with everybody around me, and basically thinking, why me, and all these sort of things. So a lot of self-pity, I think. Understandably, when I think back to it myself. But I would suggest, with all the years of teaching that I've had in yoga, if I hadn't been in that physical state when I started doing yoga, I don't think I would have the understanding of all the positions and how to practice them if I hadn't experienced that first. I was not born being a rubber band. And so none of this came remotely easily to me. But I was fortunate enough to have the mindset of just taking my time and being patient. I'm quite a patient person. And I let's say I try as much as possible to be what I teach, and that is to accept everything exactly as it is, and just do everything to 100% of what I can do. And I think that's what I'm experiencing at the moment. I mean, like I said, 18 months ago, I fell off a ladder and almost killed myself. So I've only just started right now. What are we in? March 2025. I've only just started doing yoga again after I fell in 23. And so I wanted to share part of this journey with the people that are in my classes. I want them to understand that it's not important for me to sit on the mat and do a massively advanced yoga positions and look all ethereal and, you know, I don't know, like the Dalai Lama with a candle in front of him. It's not important to me. What's important is to be real. To be real. And sure, I can do all these positions. Of course, I should be able to. I've been practicing yoga for years and years and years, but it's not that that's important. That's my choice to go to those extremes. And I think for me, the physical experience of being so handicapped has encouraged me to get to positions that are just almost physically impossible for a person who isn't handicapped. Okay, so it was like a determination to get to something that it was always never a possibility. But having got there, I've understood that actually that's not the important part. The important part is understanding the journey and being conscious with the journey. In all of my classes, I have people who are sort of looking to get to a goal. And I have to time and time again explain that there is no point having a goal, because when you get to the goal, it's been moved. So it kind of becomes a pointless exercise to just try and achieve something for the sake of achieving it. It's personal. And the only thing that's important is if somebody wakes up in the morning and they have back pain, and they can wake up in the morning 6 months later and not have back pain, that's way more important for me. And I want to share that possibility with everybody. So thank you for that question. It's something that always reminds me of who I am.